Let's make it all for one and all for love. Let the one you hold be the one that you want, the one you need. Let's make it all for one. It's one for all. When there's someone that you know, then just let your feelings show and make it all for one and all for love. Welcome everybody. My name is François Letarte and this is my channel D30, a channel about tabletop role-playing games. Today, a recap of a session I had of All for One. Okay, then, well, for some reasons I don't have much notes. I don't find the notes I took during the game, so I remember the events, but I might miss some names, so I'll try to make it the best as I can from my memory to make a recap from the point of view of my character, Alphonse Ruolt, which has a nickname. It's Brise-Cœur. Brise-Cœur in English means heartbreaker. Yes, let's talk about my character a little. Well, he's a musketeer, of course, but yeah, he's very, well, he's a ladies' man, okay? He has a reputation. That's why he's called Brise-Cœur, because he broke the heart of many ladies. Yeah, he's a very charismatic guy, and he has it with the woman, but yeah, there's just not, there's too many women in Paris for him, so yeah, and he has only one life to live. So that's the life of Alphonse. Yeah, well, he's good at fencing, but he's better with his words. He can convince anyone of anything. Yeah, his weapon is his influence and his charisma. So, yeah, that's about Alphonse. He's overconfident. That is one of his flaws. Well, everything is easy for him. He has it so easy with the woman. So, yeah, and women are something very hard to reach. But, he has it easy. So, why not? Every challenge can be as easy as winning a woman's heart for one night. Okay, well, woman's heart. Maybe just not her heart. You know what I mean. It's all start up when Alphonse is being waked up by his two friends, Jean-Marie Ducroisé, another musketeer, monster hunter, and Philippe No, a young musketeer who has everything to learn, but yeah, he's a good fighter. Yeah, Alphonse is in the bed of Josephine, or is it Francine? Doesn't remember the name. The only thing he knows is that she's the wife of one of the Cardinals' captain. But what does it matter? She's a very pretty lady. And yeah, well, he wasn't alone. There was a couple of ladies in the bed. And his two friends wanted him to join because, yeah, Mr. de Treville called the three musketeers, to his house to give them some sort of a mission. So, well, and at the same time, he heard a voice, the voice of the captain of the Cardinals, coming back home. So yeah, Alphonse did have to escape the house fast. Yeah, with some promise to the lady, but yeah, we never know. And yeah, he was able to get out. While the captain was having, a strong chat with the two musketeers, yeah, the guards of the Cardinals, if they have a reason to taunt any of the musketeers, and yeah, well, the contrary is also true. But yeah, there was some strong talk about it. Alphonse got with his friend and this talk, and he tried to talk to the captains of the Cardinals, in order to calm him down. Even though Josephine, or was it Francine, was calling Briscoeur, and yeah, Briscoeur was playing the fool. Who's Briscoeur? Okay, yeah, but we were able to get off this one without a fight. An important detail about that scene that I was about to forget. Yeah, Briscoeur, while escaping Josephine's, or is it Francin's house, forgot to put his shirt. He only has his musketeer tabard, which makes the captain very suspicious. But, you know, Alphonse, with his talent with word, got away with it. We got to Mr. Treville's house, going through the street of Paris and having a good description of what Paris looked like in the 17th century. All the scents, all the stuff on the ground we have to avoid, not to have our boots dirty with some disgusting things, and all the poverty we can find on those streets. We got to the captain. It's an old hostel. I don't know how to call it. Well, I'll have to check in the book because, yeah, we have a nice map in the book. Mr. Trevis, I think it's somewhere in there. No, I don't find it. Sorry for this interruption, but I know that it's somewhere here. We have lots of the stuff, you know, from that place, you know, the Tuileries Palace, the King's Paris residence, the Louvre, Palace Island, Notre-Dame, Théâtre, la Comédie Française. All the stuff, you know, it's all over there. I really thought that Mr. Trevis' house wasn't there. But, yeah, that's a detail, because the Musketeers know where it is. So we got there, and we got some sort of a mission. We have to find someone, Musketeer that, and I might be wrong but with my memory, but the Musketeer that got away and never came back. It was into a village, and that Musketeer had some sort of a contact in a church, a small church in Paris. And yeah, but it was to be a very secret mission. So we wanted to investigate that because it was our orders. Then we got out of Trevis' hotel, and yeah, all the other musketeers that were in place were quite curious about what we had, and we had to bluff them that Mr. Trevis was giving a raise to all the musketeers, and they had to get to see him. So it was a way for us to avoid questions that might reveal what we were about. Yeah, we got to that small church. A church that our friend we're searching for used to go, as I understand it. The church looks like a small chapel, but there's no sign of, you know, Catholicism, you know, no cross with Jesus on it, and no signs of, no religious signs. Had some sort of a strange symbol in it. And the priest that wasn't there, said to us that he knew him, and he showed us something that was in the basement of that little church. Some scratches on the wall, which looks like, you know, if someone or something has clawed the wall, you know, with his finger and claws, and some chains, you know, it was probably attached on some way. Jean-Marie, you know, feeling that is something that has to touch him, you know, because he's a monster hunter. Yeah, wanted absolutely to get on the track of this beast that have escaped that church. We were directed into a village. It was a family matter, you know, it was about a family that the name escapes me. Sorry for that. And yeah, we had to find their track. Myself, Alphonse, feeling that his blade has to be needed, gave it to his lackey who was there, Eugène. Eugène is a very odd lackey, but he's very good with hairdressing. And yeah, that's very good because the ladies love to have men with nice hairs. Huh? So yeah, my lackey is good with hairs. But I gave him the sword and said to him, go sharp my blade, because we will be ready. So we were going to take our horses. Well, we were about to take what we call, I think it's called relay horses. You know, you make the horse run for a while and then you change horse, just to make the more distance as you can without, you know, killing your horse from fatigue. Yeah. But when we were getting to our horses, the captain of the Cardinal's Guard, the one that, maybe took my wife, came and accused Jean-Marie of being the one in the bed of his wife. Yeah, that's untrue. You know, Jean-Marie has nothing to do with a woman like that. It was me. But yeah, nevertheless, he was with some of his buddies and they wanted to fight. They got out their blades and they were about to attack us. That was very unfortunate. I still didn't have my blade. Eugène was away with my blade. I was unarmed. Yeah, so my two friends, Philippe and Jean-Marie, were crossing blades with those Cardinal Guards. And yeah, one of the Cardinal Guards wanted to fight me, but yeah, without my sword, what can I do? Anyway, that Cardinal's Guard was having a very, you know, awesome haircut. And yeah, I decided to talk to him about his hairstyle. Yeah, so I said to him, I was like that, and I said, wait a minute. He was, you know, jumping on me with his blade, but your hair, they are very beautiful. And yeah, since Jean-Marie has a way with words and a way to make people talk to him, yeah, I asked him where he did get such a haircut. And all the fight was around the both of us, me, a musketeer, and a Cardinal's Guard. We agreed on something. A good hairstyle is important. So we were talking about it. And he told me where he got his haircut. Well, all the while, the other Cardinal's Guard were going away, being beaten by my friends. And yeah, and my my guard, which had a good hairstyle, was happy to go away. And yeah, happy to make someone appreciate what he had on his head. So we were able to take the horse. Well, Alphonse is not, an expert with horses, especially when they're riding that fast. But he was able to make it to the small village. And yeah, so he was very tired from his travel. Very, very tired. Nevertheless, he had a mission to fulfill. And Jean-Marie really wanted to track that beast. We got some information at the local inn of the place, knowing that this family, there were some sort of strange rituals being held in the forest, and that family that had something to do with, the clawed wall we saw, was involved into that in some way or another. And we had to investigate, of course. During the night, we got to the forest where we heard some chants, and there were some fires. We were able to sneak to that place and see what was happening. People in circle, chanting and kind of going in circle around the fire where there were some poles and people attached to them. One of those people was the musketeer we were searching. They were attached. And we felt that their singing was not something very good. Okay, it was some sort of a Greek sounding. It felt like a ritual. So we made a plan, trying to free our friend, maybe his other family members that were attached there, and trying to beat, the priest that was holding this ritual. So the plan was that the two others were standing by to make a surprise attack. And yeah, to make it more surprise, I was the one to get the attention of the people there. So best way to get their attention is to surprise them with stuff that they won't expect. So all the while they were doing their stuff, Alphonse Briscoeur got out of his hiding place and interrupted them by saying, "You know what? First of all, you're out of tune." And secondly, doing stuff like that on the king's territory, King of France, King Louis' territories, is forbidden. If you want to do something like that, do it in England. And after that, and also, you are surrounded by a full company of musketeers. And you know what? They are my best friends. So, yeah, surrender. It caused some panics throughout some of the people that were there. Probably not fighters. And yeah, so it caused some confusion. Well, Briscoeur wanted to fight the priest, who seemed to be a little more aggressive and he was trying maybe to make some stuff that, well, we didn't want him to do. Ritual spells, I don't remember much, but I knew that Alphonse felt that he had something to do. Jean-Marie shot with a musket. Philippe came with his weapons. And my goal was to free my friend that was on the pole. But I tried to fight the sorcerer hand to hand. I wanted to stop him before he was able to do anything, okay, that he was about to do. So, well, it was a little hard to fight him since I was very tired, and yeah, I wasn't at my best. He was attacking me in return, and yeah, I was losing lots of points. It wasn't very good. I tried to push him in the fire, and the fire didn't seem to affect him in any way. Am I right on that one? It's my memory. And well, Philippe, very prompt to try to get into the fight. He's the one that wanted to push, the sorcerer, and he got himself into fire. Oh yeah, that's the way the game ended. In fact, my character being a little more in danger than he was when he arrived. Philippe on fire, and Jean-Marie, I don't know what he will do. And all the while, something strange was going on to our musketeer friend on the pole and some of his family member. I don't know if we saw something, but I felt that something strange was going to happen or was already beginning to happen. Okay, this was very rambly because, I'm very sorry. I check out my sheets. I don't know why I haven't find the notes, but yeah, for some more recaps, I might have some more notes. I'm not the only one making a recap of this session. That is an experiment. Myself playing Alphonse Briscoeur, Ivan Mike playing Philippe Noro, Sébastien Allard, Nolinquisitor, playing Jean-Marie Ducroisé, and our game master for this session, Anthony Boyd, Runeslinger. We're all making a recap of our own of this session. That is an experiment, so I will put the link below of all the recaps of the 3 others in the group. I guess they will do the same, okay? So everyone will have a different perspective of that session. That was, well, let me tell you, that was awesome. All for One is a great game. Yeah, I really have a crush on that game. That is a game system that gets me, makes me, well, it reminds me a lot of the D6 system in many of its aspects. So yeah, it was an easy win for me. Swashbuckling at last. It was a long time since I wanted to make swashbuckling, and we have a great group of players, so yeah. Hopefully some of the sessions will be recorded on YouTube. It was supposed to be the case for that session, but you know what happens on Google, YouTube and Hangouts, it plays some tricks on us, so we weren't able to record it. Maybe we'll record the next one. Maybe it will just be a recap with my lovely song that I've played. to introduce my video. Yeah, so well, stay tuned for more about this game and this this great sessions. Well, I'm expecting to have more great sessions about that. We laughed a lot, and it felt really like a musketeer game. So that was it. François Letarte, JDR-D30, and up to next time. I hope you have as much fun in your life as in your games. Goodbye.